The how-tos for me are kind of teaching practice, tips, advice, pointers, and the how-tos have allowed me to say, well, maybe I can try something a bit different, or I'm doing this, but I could do it a little bit better if I did it in this particular manner. And I remember my first reaction when seeing them was, oh wow, where was this when I did my PGCE? Because they explain things in a very visual manner. I like doing the infographics because I like it's step by step. What I like about them as a training tool is that as teachers we're taught to be very self-reflective. We walk out of a lesson and say, right, what could have gone better in this one? And we always have this idea of what the perfect lesson should actually look like. The how-tos allow you to go back and say, well, I could have improved this. You find the how-to that's applicable to it and then change that practice. It allows me to try new things as a teacher. I can say to myself, well, this week I'm going to do my assessments differently, or how about if I give them this kind of model to work with as opposed to what I've been doing time and time again. It's exciting trying out new things, and whether they work or not, there's always something to be learned from it. And I think it's nice because it's allowed me to vary my teaching in a way that the students find quite engaging, because they're able to say, oh, you know, today's a bit different, not every day the same thing over and over and over again.
With my teacher last year, it wasn't really that clear, but now he keeps going over and over again. It's in my mind all the time, so that's giving me confidence.
What's nice about the how-tos is this as and when needed. So whenever I have the time, I can dip into the how-tos and find something that I can try. It's ever when I need it. So if I've had an observation and they've said, oh, your assessment for learning needs improvement, I know that then I can go to the how-tos and find that tool. So it can be individualized very much to what my needs as a teacher are, or what they've been identified as by peer observation or even Ofsted standards. So when I was looking for the how-tos to change my teaching strategies, I had a look at the how-tos that involved kind of any step-by-step process, and any process where I could transfer to them. I would show them my method and then get them to repeat it, and then get them to repeat it to me, and then get to repeat it to each other.
Because he breaks it down and puts it on the board, it's always in your head. Whenever I do the maths questions, that's always in my head to break it down. And if not, then he just shows me again. Most of the time I get the right answers. Nico's put me in a position where I think to myself that, yeah, I can pass it. So it's all down to the teacher, basically. He's put confidence in me, and I feel confident to pass it this year, hopefully.
I feel the same way as Arki, but it's like all the techniques I didn't really know last year, I've been taught over again to actually make sure I know it. So it's given me more confidence to actually pass it, which I think I will.